Hey, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, and on this episode, we're gonna get keto meals, cheap keto meals, for $1.75 per keto meal coming up at Aldi. Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb. I have been challenged by KetoGinja for a YouTube collaboration. I will put KetoGinja's information down below, but to do $20, only $20 at Aldi, that's the Aldi right behind me, but I'm going to take it one step further because that's what the Countess of Low Carb does. I love referring to myself, by the way, in third person. I'm going to get $1.75 keto meals. I love easy keto and lazy keto, and we're going to get them for $1.75 per meal in that 20 bucks. If you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and at the end, I'm going to show you how you can get a free weekly meal plan, a keto meal plan that I use every week for my family for free. But let's dive into the collaboration and go check out KetoGinja's information, which I'll talk about in a few minutes. Going in with my 20 bucks, I can't wait to see how many meals I can get, my lazy keto meals and my easy keto meals, for $1.75 per meal. We're gonna do it. Here's my 20 bucks. Can't wait. So the first thing I'm gonna do with my 20 bucks is I like to go to the produce section immediately and then the meat section. But the produce, they have spinach wraps. Focus, Elizabeth, focus. Okay, so they have spinach wraps. I'm gonna go check out what the produce deals are. That always is good to see. Sometimes they have really good stuff on their produce deals. So I'm gonna check out the fruits and vegetables first and start breaking down my 20 bucks. First thing I'm going to snag is the organic romaine hearts. These are almost 3 bucks out of my 20 bucks, but these make for great salads, great wraps, and you can do a ton of stuff with these for only 3 bucks. 17 more bucks to go. One other choice you could make would be for the spinach for $2.50. It's organic, but I'm going to stick with the romaine lettuce because I can do more with it on today's particular challenge. The next section I'm going to is meats. I always like to see if they have discounted meats. We're going to check that out to see if there's any good meat deals. The next thing I'm going to grab is 2 packages of radishes. They're 50 cents each. Ideally, these would be a great organic thing. They don't sell organic here, but because radishes are roots, you really would like to get them organic. But I'm just going to snag them and snag 2 packages of them. So that makes us down $1 off of our total. Okay, so they have a plot twist. They have cabbage. It's 50 cents per pound. So I'm going to snag a cabbage as one of my keto meal things, and that's going to be it for my keto vegetables. They're not bagged though, which kind of freaks me out. Does that freak anyone else out? Like the germphobe in me kind of, it needs a bag. Why does it have a bag? Okay, so I'm going to get also a spaghetti squash. It's 99 cents per pound. I'm going to snag one of those. Those are going to be great for one of my keto meals also. This makes for an easy keto meal and a lazy keto meal. So I've gotten a whole bunch of vegetables. I've gotten a lot, so I need to go measure them to see how much in my budget of 20 bucks. I'm burning my 20 bucks quickly. FYI, they do have strawberries on sale for $1.60. Those would be keto approved, limited berry quantities, but I'm not gonna waste the money on it today. Okay, I just snagged a few more things. I got some cream cheese for $1.50. I also got some bacon for $3.50. But here's where the clincher comes in. I'm gonna use this bacon grease to fry up my cabbage. This is at least 4 meals. So that's very exciting because of the grease in it. And then I have my, words, Elizabeth. I have my cream cheese. I have butter at home that is from here and heavy cream at home, but I feel like if I take the price of it and use what I'm actually using, that would be contributing to the price of it. So let's get the price, and I'm gonna half it because I'm not gonna use the whole package for it. So that counts towards my $20. But the clincher of what I found was this awesome chicken is $4.35 and it's $2 off. So it's $2.35 for all of these chicken thighs. Boom, drop the mic. I just need to get some tomatoes to go in it. So these hams are a great cheap keto meal. I'm not gonna get any today, but they are awesome. Last year I bought 3 or 4 of them. They make for great soups, hams, awesomeness. This is really good. You can put them in casseroles. You can do a lot with that ham. It's a great cheap keto meal and really, really inexpensive. I'm just not gonna get that as part of my $20 today. What I may get as part of my $20 today is something in here. Does anyone else love this section? Put down below if you love this section. Or am I the only one? I love this section. And they have sale stuff. Oh my gosh. KetoGinja is gonna beat me because I'm gonna spend all my money on these cool things, not food. I'm highly debating getting these palm trees as part of my purchase. They're only $8, so that would mean I would only have $12 to spend on food, but I'm kind of in on it. Or a parasol. Look how cute this thing is. I know it's not a lazy keto meal or easy, but like I kind of need a parasol, don't I? Don't I? For food. That child is not happy. They need to get some, I don't know, fun goodies at the sale section. So Duke has been asking about bird feeders and bird feeder food. He's been learning out at his preschool, so I'm gonna get a bird feeder house. It's not counting towards my $20. Ooh, I almost just knocked it all down. But I'm gonna get one of these. How cool are these? Do you have a bird feeder? I feel like we need a bird feeder in our life. So that way, it's not counting towards my total. The bird feeders are $9 and the food's $7. My husband's gonna kick my butt. He's gonna be like, what are you doing? But I really wanna help the birds and get a workout too at the same time. Okay, let's do our total. So my bird feeder and my bird seed don't count, but our chicken is $2.85. The bacon's $3. What is that? $7. The cream cheese is another $2. That's $9. The cabbage is $2. That's $11. The organic romaine lettuce was what? $3. What am I up to? Pencils down, Rhode Island. What is that? Now I've lost my total. Hold on one second. Maybe $3. That's $14. This is $15, and this is another $3, so that's $18. I'm like allocating $2 to use my heavy cream at home and my butter at home to make the Countess Alfredo, which I'll do another video on. I need to do a video of how I make my keto Alfredo. But for my lazy keto meals and easy keto meals, this Aldi Keto shopping haul is the bomb. And if you want my free keto Aldi shopping list, I will put that at the end of how you can get that for free. But here's all my goodies for 20 bucks, minus the bird feeder. That's for my little boy. Couldn't pass it up for him. This is literally gonna be like $1.50 per meal. It's a good deal. They do have LaCroix again for $8 for that huge case back there. Something to go snag. Does anyone else feel like a baller just leaving their cart with a quarter? It's my little fairy gift to leave it in there, all set to go for someone else. Okay, let's do a little breakdown. Breakdown time! Break it down, break it down, breakdown music. Just kidding. Okay, KetoGinja's brought out my feisty side. So the radishes were $1, the romaine hearts were $2.69. My total came up to be $17.13. $17.13. I'm going to use the overage on that to use some Kerrygold butter that I have at home, the portion size that I would actually use for these meals, and my heavy cream mixed to make my Alfredo sauce. So sorry, I got something in my eye. I'm so excited about my deals. My $1.75 easy keto meals. Like this Aldi keto shopping haul for the ketogenic diet, I slam dunk. Slam dunk, $17. I did not count my bird feeder or my bird feeder food on this order. This was just for my KetoGinja challenge. So the cream cheese was $1.50, which was more expensive. I thought it was 89 cents, but maybe that was just the blocks of cream cheese. I got fancy there getting the like whipped cream cheese. And then my bacon was $3.50. My chicken thighs, $2.35. I asked the store lady, who was so nice, she's like, I don't want to be on camera. And I was like, Avi, no, you won't be. Love you. So she said that they just had too many, which is why I was on discount. I was like, is it because it's gross? And she's like, no, we just have a bunch in the back. I was like, sweet. If that's the reason why there's the $2 stickers on it, I will take them all. I only did take for the chicken thighs 1 pack, and I'm going to use those in my Instapot and make my Instapot my buffalo chicken. Y'all, that's like the easiest dish ever. Maybe I'll make that too. Oh my gosh, maybe I'll make that too. Well, let's see what I'm going to make. So I'm going to start to fry up my bacon, and then I'm going to also start chopping up and wash my radishes, and then wash my cabbage and chop it up so it's all set to dump in the bacon grease. Here's my keto Aldi meals minus the A's because my little boy took them. But let me show you what I'm going to make. This is my game plan for my $1.50 meals. I spent $20 at Aldi. And excuse my voice, y'all, I'm getting a little sick. It's 14 meals, is $1.50 per meal. I'm going to do 5 chicken thighs in the Instapot. You cook it for 10 minutes and put on high pressure and do natural release for 5 minutes. And I'm going to have that with my cream cheese, Tabasco sauce, and mayonnaise to make my buffalo chicken. But remember, I have overage, so I can use those additional products in here with my chicken thighs. See, and they were $4.35 minus $2. And there is 6 thighs in here, but I'm gonna make 5 meals out of it and use just a little bit of the extra chicken. I'm gonna get 4 meals out of my bacon. Here's my bacon, the fried cabbage, and fried radishes. I got 2 packs of radishes. They were 50 cents each. I realized, folks, that this is not organic. Do organic. Like, if you can, do the best that you can afford is my advice. So these are root vegetables, which will absorb the nutrients in them. Aldi did not have organic. Look at that dog right there. He is just going to town. With these, I would suggest organic if you can. Certain things I do get, like this I would not get organic, the spaghetti squash. But this, if you can, do the best you can afford. But if you can't afford that, great. Do the best you can afford. This is definitely better than the standard American diet. So 4 meals with the bacon, fried cabbage, fried radishes, put a little pink salt on top. Then I'm gonna make 3 meals out of my spaghetti squash and my Alfredo. This is my spaghetti squash. I have tons of videos. I will link down below also how to cook the spaghetti squash in the oven, or in the oven. And then I'll also link in my buffalo chicken recipe. I will link both of those 2 videos down below. But for the Alfredo, I'm gonna mix this with some Kerrygold butter. I pulled this, I'm not gonna use the whole thing, but this was part of my overage that I happen to have here at home. This and some heavy cream with my cream cheese makes my Alfredo. That's 3 meals. And then the extra bone broth I get from cooking these in the Instapot, I'm going to pressure cook some of the bones from the thighs, and then also my leftover vegetable scraps for 2 meals. That may not be the most appetizing thing, but y'all, that's great. That is, excuse my toes also, that is great, but that may be something you could have during like your fasting that would stop autophagy, but you could still use that as a fasting meal or to help break your fast. And so what I mean by the scraps, this is the scrap. Like this part, you obviously wash the dirt off of it, or the leftover scraps from this. And this is why I'm saying you might want to have organic, because you're pressure cooking out all the nutrients. And if the nutrients have chemicals in them, it may not be the best thing to pressure cook out. And then same thing for the butts of the romaine. You can pressure cook those too. And I also keep a scrap bag in my freezer to help make some of this bone broth with the bones from the thighs. So all of these 14 meals are $1.50 each, equal $20 for Aldi meals. Woohoo! This is a great success. I'm super, super stoked about all of this. And if you guys are loving this, put down below KetoGinja, so I know that she and I should do more $20 challenges together for keto meals. So here's all my cut radishes, and here's the scraps. These are gonna go into the fried bacon grease. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and flip my bacon over. Applesauce, do you like helping? She likes to help. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my pot locked. I always check the pressure to make sure that's off. I'm gonna put it on for manual, for the pressure temperature on high, and then for the time cook 10 minutes. And start. Everything is all set, double checking, locked, all set to go. We'll let that cook, and then I'll do a natural release in 5 minutes to let it naturally cook. Doing my bacon over here. Got my radishes set up here. Next, I need to get my cabbage all cooked up for my awesome list here. $1.50 keto meals. These make great for great lazy keto meals and easy keto meals. So here's my cabbage. I'm just gonna, oops, the applesauce likes being nearby, because I am the Sesame Street chef. I'm gonna start sauteing this around and getting it nice and fried up in the bacon grease. This makes for such a great easy keto meal, and it looks aesthetically pleasing with the colors. Isn't that pretty? And I'm gonna put some pink Himalayan salt on this too to help zhuzh it up a little bit. If you are loving this content, put down below KetoGinja, and I will make sure to do more collaborations with her and also give this video a like. So here's my cabbage cooking. There's my bacon. I said that this was 4 meals. I really think this could be 5 meals. These meals are gonna be huge. In terms of low carb foods and keto foods, radishes are great keto foods and great keto vegetables, as is cabbage is a great keto food because it's high fat, moderate protein, low carb. This is an awesome. Aldi did us good. Aldi Keto did us really well. And if you hear the hissing from the Instapot, that's totally normal. Right there, the little steam's coming out. That's totally normal for an Instapot with your pressure cooker. Here's my scraps that can be used in part to make part of the bone broth. So there's some of the radishes. Here's all this. But see, this is why you want to have organic. That right there, pressure cooking this, I would caution, we're going to do it, but I would caution, ideally that would be why when you're making your bone broth to have organic bones and organic vegetables to be using. She's cooking with cabbage in the sky. Name that quote. I just butchered it, but name from that TV show what cabbage quote that was. So the cabbage is cooked nicely. I'm going to start portioning out my cabbage into my dishes and onto my plate. Again, I said this was 4 keto meals. I really honestly think it's going to be more like 5 keto meals. This is a lot of cabbage and a lot of radishes. Like that portion right there, this would be a cup. That's a lot. And there's still tons left over. This could easily be 6 meals. Now it's just the bacon portions that I would want to sort out. Let's see here, 3. If everyone got 3 slices, maybe 4. You could feasibly do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 portions. I'm going to give a little bit extra. 5 portions of this, so that even makes a total less than $1.50 per meal. It's more like $1.30. The Sesame Street chef has left her mark. That's why Saucy comes over. There's a little mess down there. Gonna get that cleaned up. Here's one of the plates. How beautiful does that look? That looks amazing. Like $1.50 for this whole thing. And then see here, all of these meals. I mean, that's just a tremendous amount of food. That is awesome. So my Instapot just went off. I'm gonna let it do manual release in 5 minutes. Let's just run through. So I've got my chicken thighs going in my romaine wraps. I've got my bacon, fried cabbage, and fried radishes. This is really 5 meals, not 4. I've got my spaghetti squash and Alfredo. Y'all, I just don't feel well. You can hear I sound like a man. I'm not feeling super well, so I'm just gonna save this for another day. These can easily sit on your countertop and cut them and put them in the oven, but I do have linked below. There's Sauce. She cares about my throat. Do you care about my throat? That it hurts? She's like, whatever, lady, just keep making food and give me food. But this, I have a whole video of how I cook it, and my Alfredo, I have whole other videos on how I cook it. And then the bone broth, that's really simple. I don't have a video on that, but you can just put it in your Instapot. It's super, super easy to do that. So we ended up having 15 meals for 20 bucks. Make sure that you, so it's been in there for 6 minutes. I've done the natural release. I'm now gonna just open up my valve. That is all good. And we're gonna open this up. Ta-da! And there's our chicken thighs. I'm gonna start scooping them out and start getting my meat all set. I've got my Pyrex container. I'll put that in the description link below if you like Pyrex. I love these. They are worth the expense for them. They're awesome. So anyways, I'm gonna start pulling out my chicken thighs. Saucy's nearby. Applesauce loves them. Did you all know we have a dog named Applesauce and Pork Chop? Yes, we do. All right, I'm gonna start pulling these out and start pulling my chicken for them. So here's all my chickens. Of course, Applesauce is nearby because she knows I'm the Sesame Street chef. I'm gonna start pulling the skins off. You can totally eat the skins. Fun fact about me, I didn't eat chicken for a long time, like years, unless it was like a chicken nugget. I had a weird chicken phobia. I've since gotten over it, but certain like textures, I cannot do with chicken. So anyways, if I'm preparing it, if someone else prepares it, whatever. But when I'm making it, like, I don't know, that kind of grosses me out. So I'm not going to eat it, but totally, because it's high fat, you totally can. I just choose to get my fat in other ways. You don't have to do it by the chicken skin. So I'm going to do this two-handed. I like to pull my chicken meat when it's hot because it's way easier to peel than when it's cold. So I'm going to just start pulling it off and picking the chickens clean. So this is Royal Weight Loss Meets Real Life. I've got this amount of chicken. I'm going to pull it a little bit later. I need to stop. The smell's kind of grossing me out. Even though I sound like a man and my nose is full, I can smell it, and so I need to stop. The dogs are here though. Pork Chop came over also. He wanted to get a piece. I'm gonna see if my husband, if I can bribe him to start pulling this chicken for me, and then I'm gonna mix into it the mayonnaise, the cream cheese, and the Tabasco sauce to make my buffalo chicken. If you are loving this video, put down below KetoGinja so I know to do more videos just like this one. Smash that like button and also make sure you're subscribed to see all things keto, all things intermittent fasting. On this channel, I've lost 67 pounds through keto, through intermittent fasting, and I'm racing towards that 100-pound weight loss goal. If you want to get my free weekly keto meal plan, I will put the description link down below. I also have a free keto Aldi shopping list that is my gift to the Countess of Low Carb community as a thank you for being part of this and all of us collaboratively losing weight together. Go check out KetoGinja's information. I have it in the description link below. She has an amazing YouTube channel that is hilarious, funny, and her 100+ pound weight loss journey on keto too. I love her content. So go check out.